kickoff. And I do a walkthrough like bitch on me. I just ran off. I'm gonna throw like flat, so I can chase no. He got scared. Ah!
Let's tap into the useless
touch cocaine. I'm gonna trust me like this. I ain't gonna tell me no. Put my trust in dog. I ain't gonna tell me no name. I can't.
Brandon and Denver, all three got the win. And Charles, it's the first time in league history that three
damn nigga trying to slide. Hey, fuck that.
brought down. Chris Wormley
Pissed my mind off. I'm trying to
second sack of the afternoon. On third down, Wilson out to his left. He may try and run for this. And now look at this.
Let's go.
Big gain, but
Stop playing, Carl.
And it's picked up by
Stick on. And I'll do a walkthrough like bitch on me. I just ran off. No play like play. Huh?
Let's be frank. You hate the ball.
Because I broke his ankles when I got the ball. When he took the ball to me, I caught him and I broke his ankles. It's easy to break all ankles. He just go the other way.
That's what you get for doing all them goddamn sweet moves, bro. I ain't even hit stick you. I'm pretty sure the dude ain't even hit stick you. Nah, you wasn't down already. You already lost the ball. You already lost the ball, bro. Yes, he did, bro. You didn't even hit the ground yet. You didn't even have the ball in your hands no more. Look at that, you already lost the ball, so you can't challenge nothing.
But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage.
Oh, your grandma? You gonna pick it?
That close to the sideline.
Oh, your grandma? Yeah.
Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake.
Yup, you ain't pick it. What you talking about?
Pass that should have been intercepted.
He put on your grandma.
Ends up falling incomplete. Marquise Brown, the rookie, his intended target, but it'll be second down. Stepping aside from this game for a second, how about us being in week 10 of the NFL season right now? That makes me want to resurface that MVP
Yep,
talk.
he don't lose the ball, bro.
Who do you have right now leading in the MVP race?
Is this quarterbacks edition only, or can we actually bring other people into it?
Yeah, go wherever.
Because the league does tell you that MVP can be anyone, but numbers show us it's really got to be a quarterback. So let's just start there, right? Russell Wilson in Seattle. I think he has to be a prime guy. I think you have to look at Tom Brady. All right? It's always Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes, if he can get back into the lineup and be his usual self, he could get into this race again and maybe defend his crown.
Escape machine goes into a bus with phone now. Jumping on no boat, nigga, that fuck nigga get blown down. My raw them stick, these bitch niggas get blown down. You know what this nigga will slide on, they know it now. Pull on with them poles, go froze, they get shot down. Block down. Fuck that, you want the thing, got the blizzard, get you hot now. Bankroll, I wake your mammy and daddy if you ain't know. Money on the stain clothes, action in that direction in my rain goes. Get out your top and get your brain blown. But we dip and make the brain roll. We make a move and pop your ass and get your name on. And that's a fact, this nigga mad because his man's gone. I just roll me up and got my bang on. You bitches don't want to roll with us if the same song. Get it right with my gang on.
Chris Carson
Top of
trotting
spit
back
it.
out there. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. Second down. Looking to throw on second down.
Give me that, boy. Stop playing. Stop playing, boy. No, don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit.
If you quit,
Don't quit. Don't quit, Carl.
If you quit, I won't be one of you.
Don't quit. Don't quit, Carl.
No, Carl, let me 1v1 you real quick. Let me 1v1 you real quick.
quit, bro.
Carl,
I knew you always suck.
let me watch me when you real quick, bro. Alright. Please.
I knew you was always trash, Carl.
Alright, give me the shoulder. Alright, Carl, finna whip you up. Get your leg.
Up and get my bag on.
Your leg. Your leg. Yeah. Can you still the share play? I'm just a different team though.
They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls they love and hate me. This
Bro!
okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist. What now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her 1 foul. Just to tell her it's 1 now. How come? I need rest. No recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables. Now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a magical. All your boys got expensive habits. I know what they figure. They don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay.
Call coach your name.
Yes.
I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay.
He said never mind.
They love and hate me the same.
I just rolled me up and get my bag on.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the... There's a look at one of the most iconic
482
sports
Bs?
venues in the lower 48,
Okay.
built back in 1957 under the
Maybe
title
not
of
the
City
kickoff,
Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field
not
in
the
Green Bay,
kickoff,
Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between our visitors and the Green Bay Packers. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. And that's not the start that he was looking for. As he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a
Man,
game.
they got
So
shot
what do you
down.
do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in.
Papa, shall they get a hot spot?
Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but
Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 10-yard line. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Hey, downtown! 64, weak. Hey, Rocket.
On 2nd and 2, Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler.
I'm done.
And he'll only get a yard to bring it
Weak, and I said yeet.
It'll be a pickup
I
of
hit him with
only a
a,
yard.
I hit him with a chest.
And that'll make it
I hit him with a
3rd
bat.
and 1. Rivers now. That's caught at the 2.
Okay.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That was a big throw right there on third.
I know what you're finna
Look
do.
at this. A flip to the kicker.
I'm not
He's gonna
stupid.
try to run for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks
What?
back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would
Wait,
ever
what?
call this.
That was a fair catch. I haven't seen anybody do that in a long time. I don't even remember that.
319. Ricky.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete.
caught it with one
It's
hand.
tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I caught it with one hand, but then I
He had
dropped
his
it.
hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all
This
the
man
way
called
because of
George
the
to the
presence of
left.
the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
You better be afraid of me.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And Rodgers is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety.
This way called
And
bad.
you know, the man who sat in my chair
He
the last
bad.
few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4
Perfect kick.
points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring
I
a
just
touchdown.
good
Easy.
call.
I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
I just
Come on,
hit
come
that
on,
call.
come up to 6.
A lot of points. Chargers coming back out here
Chris.
offensively, and this is a Charger
Chris,
crew
I
that
just
really a
hit
lot of
the
people had
call.
left for dead a few short weeks ago, and now you look after week 9, all of a sudden they're 4 and 5,
That
and
was
2
funny.
straight
That was
wins
real
after
funny.
being 2 and 5. So with the
I mean,
win
this
over
dude called
Green Bay, very
fly.
convincing 26-11
I mean,
victory.
this
Do we
dude
need
fly.
to revisit our expectations for the Chargers?
Well, this is the normal Chargers push, isn't it? At some point during the season, it feels like the Chargers get hot. Sometimes it culminates in a playoff appearance, as it did last year. Sometimes they fall just a bit short, but it doesn't surprise me at all. They usually get off to rocky starts, and they finish so strong. And frankly, 2 straight wins over Chicago and Green Bay should be 3 straight wins because of that fumble at the goal line against
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Watch out, watch out.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And taking
Call
it
it-
across
I mean-
midfield and inside
Call
the
you lucky I
45.
almost hit
A
it.
gain of 13.
You
It's
lucky
a
you
first
broke my
down.
ankles.
Gordon, a Pro
Oh,
Bowler
yeah,
for the
we
2nd
missed
time
that.
last season, 885 yards, 10 touchdowns, and that was only in 12 games played a season ago. And he also switched jersey numbers in the offseason from 28 to 25. And 25, that's the number he wore when he was dominating the Big Ten college gridiron for the Badgers of Wisconsin. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively. A toss play, Gordon.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I didn't know you was
Before
gonna
the
do it.
snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So pin that one on the rookie right tackle.
Remember those days when the right side was simply the run-blocking side? Now you're dealing with some of the better pass rushers in the league. It'll make you a little jittery.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Rivers hands off to Eckler. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now. On 2nd down, Eckler. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. This is Gordon. A nice little juke. So he got one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Tremont Williams, a veteran corner there on the stop. Now it's his carry for Melvin Gordon.
Why couldn't they just boot call in that face,
This one's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Chargers were best in the NFL, 7 of 8 on 4th down last year, and they're going here. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And this doesn't end well at all. They stop him far behind the line to gain. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
I had the ball in my hand, bro.
To be incomplete. CD, we're already firmly in the month of November, so I want to go ahead and take a look at the AFC playoff picture. Right now, division leaders, New England, Baltimore, Houston, and KC. If it ended today, the wild cards would go to Buffalo and Indianapolis. You think these are going to be the 6? Probably some shuffling along the way.
There will be some shuffling along
I had it in my
the way.
head.
Maybe more in seeding than in actual
Look at that
teams,
shit.
because
Look
when you look
at it. I
at
had
who's
it
in the
in my
wild card hunt right now, Pittsburgh, Oakland, both 4 and 4. Tennessee and Jacksonville at 4 and 5. The way teams are playing, they may just knock off each other. I think all the teams we listed have a heck of a chance of making it to the playoffs.
He's got Adams on the hook. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Trevor Williams was shot out of a cannon there on the corner.
Oh, no. I'm going back. Oh. Need it. Just change back to what you were. I was Oh, the Green Bay Packers. And you was what's it called? Yeah, the Chargers. You was the Chargers. Oh, need it. See man. Need it. Need it. Where the snow? Could I need it? Need it.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden NFL.
Okay, Coach, historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between our visitors and the Green Bay Packers. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Is it what? Oh. Good. Need it. See, man. Need it.
Fake to Gordon. Now Rivers.
Oh!
Down, but not before he takes it
I
across.
almost got that interception, bro.
17 yards.
You can't lie. You can't lie about that.
A first down.
I almost got that interception.
He's the guy, Mike Williams, that the Chargers took 7th overall a couple of years ago. Battled injuries as a rookie, but in full health last year, he caught 43 passes with a knack of really finding the end zone. 10 of those 43 catches went for touchdowns. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Need it.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Rivers on complete. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And Gordon will work his way in.
You did that on purpose, bro.
Touchdown.
Your teammate did that on purpose, bro.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
I know what you're ready to do.
I
know what you're ready to do.
Of course, because he got it into the end zone.
I'm not stupid. I know what you're ready to do.
Lineman and receiver.
Exactly. You was going to do that.
The football, it's out. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short. And this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Cause I need it.
And that drives coaches insane.
Cause I need it.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Middle assist, yeah. Middle assist, yeah. Middle assist, yeah.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to take a shot.
Wait, what?
He's going to be intercepted by the All-Pro DB
How?
Benjamin King. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things that I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Getting the sense Charles are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Still there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great
I made him drop the ball.
with it anyway.
I made him drop the ball.
On 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Going absolutely nowhere.
Did I just spin him?
Losing a yard or 2.
I did this one. I did this one.
Somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Shakes, boy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look.
Wait, what?
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Joey Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Rodgers. And he's going to go down again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football and picked up by the Chargers.
Yes.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Yes.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Allen, the intended receiver.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pump it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah,
because I need it.
Got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line.
What
Offense back out now for first and goal after a successful fake. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play.
Wait, what?
To the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Well, the big play prior to this one got him down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
And I think those last 2 plays, that's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position, turn right around and hand it off, and you've got a running play that finishes it off in the end zone.
So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
You saw me break all them ankles. You saw me? Wait, what? So I got your eyes, are you feel me? Your eyes.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. On second down now, it's Gordon. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. They're going to give it to Gordon.
It's a FanDuel, bro.
Protection was great. He had time to
It's
set
really a
up the
FanDuel, bro.
campsite, but in the secondary, though,
Ba, ba,
they were
ba.
ready.
And I think
It's a
that in
FanDuel,
most
bro.
places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball,
Oh, my
someone's
God.
going to shake free and you'll find an open
Yay.
receiver. But condensed, near
Yay.
the goal line
Yay.
on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Number 12 back out there. Aaron and his Packer teammates set to begin their drive. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Joey Bosa getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Offense back out now for 1st and goal after the successful fake. Well, they go with a tight end carry. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Rivers. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big get the football back. Well, hey, we talked about the AFC playoff picture. Let's look at the NFC. That's a different story. You've got Dallas and Philly neck and neck in the East. Then Green Bay, New Orleans, and San Francisco as division leaders. But we're only 2 more wild card spots. Really some good teams left out in the cold in January.
Yeah, because right now you got Seattle at 7-2, Minnesota 6-3. They would be in as of right now. But the Rams 5-3. Carolina, and whoever doesn't win the East out of either Dallas or Philadelphia, this is going to be a heck of a battle, isn't it? People are going to have an effect on this conference.
No, it wasn't even on.
Every game that's played, maybe even teams that aren't in the conference. If you lose to someone, anyone, it could knock you out of the race.
Got a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series. Big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I know, right?
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And
I caught it out of bounds.
Caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
So the
This
ball
would be a sweet one.
getting there, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker.
The defender he fell, he came running.
It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Packers coming back out here offensively, and even though they lost in Week 9, they're still at 7-2 and still on top of the NFC North, so probably not too much to read into that Week 9 loss.
Interesting week for the NFC North with everyone losing. Remember earlier this season when they were crowing about every team in the NFC North was above 500? Boy, things really changed on this past week, but how about for Green Bay, though? A clunker of a game out west against the Chargers. This really ramps things up for their return home because here comes Carolina, who got thumped by San Francisco 2 weeks ago. and really laid it on this past week and won themselves a big game. So guess what? This game now has huge implications for both teams.
Speaking of San Francisco, after Green Bay hosts Carolina, they will go to the 49ers. Another tough game. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. He can run. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers. So the
I ain't doing spin move.
Opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do.
I don't know how to
Didn't
do
secure
the
the ball,
diving
didn't
one.
cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs.
I don't know how to play Madden 19.
So from the 36,
I don't do
first
the
and
dive
10.
one. I don't know how to do the jump
Now
one.
Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. And by the way, it's worth noting that the Packers are one of 3 teams that Phillip Rivers has never beaten in his long career in the league. Carolina is one, of course, his own team, the Chargers, another, and then the Packers rounding out the 3. Here's Gordon. It's a 1st down and more for Gordon. And Gordon will work his way in. Touchdown, Chargers. Melvin Gordon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Well, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Off the play fake here, Rivers. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
But they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. He's struggled. His team has struggled. You talked to me a lot about looking to your leaders. Maybe it's time for him to put his mark on this game.
Agreed. And how that has to happen is somehow he's got to flush out everything that's happened so far and almost start over and get back to that confident level and know.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
How you gonna die?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Okay.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
You said do the same
That's
play
not what they
again?
got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover.
Did you say you're gonna tell me who's
Points on
open?
the board.
About
Good.
set to get
Pay
this
attention.
drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Ah!
He's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line.
I knew it was
It's a sack.
triangle too.
Joey Bosa, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an
Okay,
incredible
well,
performance.
we have to say
After
it.
the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now, 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully exactly
He
complete
had it in
one,
his hands.
but you know
And
there's
then,
usually a nice comfort zone and throw
yeah,
into the tight end.
he-
Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
He jumped up in the air.
Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And look at this, another fake.
You got it. You got it. You got it. No. Let's go.
Fake will work. He's going to have a first down. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of gut.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah,
Joey
nobody.
Bosa
Oh!
in there to get him again.
Nobody.
That is sack number 6, one off the NFL
I smacked
record of
it my
7.
leg.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Rodgers now to throw. Dancing under pressure again. There he goes again.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Joey Bosa in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. Here's J.K. Scott now, as his first punt will come. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. But he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big
Oh! I got touchdown! I got interception! I got interception!
over there as his guys will
I got
get the
interception.
football back.
Cause I got interception.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out of the defense.
What's up?
Devontae
my boy
Adams, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers
watching
get
it,
the
boy.
score closer. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
Stupid!
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. Space to maneuver at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
And I could have pulled him out the way, bro.
And a first. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Gordon. Now this will leave him a yard
Someone
short.
smacked his head.
Nice pickup
Someone
of
smacked
9
Cole's
yards
head.
on
He was like,
first down.
boop. He smacked the back of his head. That was funny,
On
man.
second down, it's Gordon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the
This one got boot to mess up. He said boot to his arm. He said boot.
Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down now, it's Gordon. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
The
Loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. 4th down, Rivers. That is caught. It's Benjamin for the Charger touchdown. Travis Benjamin there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown. I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it.
Oh! When you do this, it's a boof it. It's a boof somebody. How do you... So if you do
About
this,
set to
you
get this
boost
drive
somebody.
started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This
that's what I
offense
just
has
now did.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay?
And I think the ball's out. And picked up by the Chargers.
How the hell do you pick something?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, man, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Throwing again on second down.
I popped it on my helmet. Pop.
Incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of the ballgame that appears lost.
Now Rodgers. And able to find Graham. This one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, a battle.
Yay! Yay! You ain't gonna do that to me! Yay!
Good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined.
Wait, I
on
saw
those
this
last 2
dude.
plays.
In the
Hard to
list.
believe
What
his first catch of the game defensively.
I
They
saw that
bottled him
dude.
up. That's why they're well on their way to
in
victory.
the list. I don't know what this is
And then
called.
change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets,
No.
double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Rodgers on the money to the
That's
tight
not
end.
lucky,
Graham.
bro.
No
That's
gain
lucky,
on
bro.
completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and
Hey,
distance.
dude,
I
that's
think
not,
they were hoping
no.
to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Rodgers gonna throw.
But Sherman was open. He had no one on
Jerry
him.
Tillery breaking through to
Should've
get him to
passed
the
it
ground. It's a loss of 7.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Throwing is Rodgers. And he finds Jimmy Graham.
Say back.
Jimmy Graham, 56 yards. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, all he takes off with it, it's a fake.
Oh.
I don't think
Uh-huh,
anyone
there
in
is a
the
shit
building
down.
fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake.
Middle
He's gonna
ball.
get to it.
In the
It's
middle
great.
ball.
But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
I just boosted your hair.
Yeah,
Oh,
these young
that's a
whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball
Ready,
to the
ball.
post.
Get off
Ready,
my
ball.
lawn.
Ready,
That's
ball.
darn right.
Ready, ball.
Melvin
Ready,
Gordon
ball.
now, he and the offense, they trot back out there. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
7. 8, 8, 9, 10.
Rivers. Finding Green
We
complete.
caught it
And he's
out
able
of
to
bounds,
get this to
bro.
the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. On 3rd down, Rivers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41. And it's
Yo!